Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do a your Gypsy Tarot love spread for the month of October 2018. Yeah, we're going to do that for you for October 2018. Coming up at some point will be the November readings, and we might do a mid-month as well for October. We'll see how it goes anyway. Not using my usual video equipment today. It just takes so long to edit and render and put up. It takes a long time to get all that shit up, and I really want to get this stuff up now. For your reading, we're using the Anna K Tarot, showing here. Okay, so that's all the deck we're using for your reading today. And let's get started on your love reading. Universe Spirit in a 21 card Gypsy Tarot spread. What's coming in for Gemini for the month of October 2018 and love? What's coming in for Gemini? Show me Gemini for the month of October 2018 and love. Show me. Okay, with yeah, okay, so we've shuffled the deck. We're going to split it into three, like so, and let's start putting this stuff together. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to see the cards okay. It's just that it's a little bit dark outside. I do have all of my sort of spotlight equipment. I can't remember what it's called. It's the big ring light, equipment. I've got everything for recording, but sometimes it just takes so long to get everything up. Let me move this along a little bit, so because the cards seem to be a little bit out of sync. I might use different cards for the other people. You're the first lot I'm recording today, so I might use up the other cards for the other signs, because these are a little bit big, and also because I'm not recording on the big camera, it's difficult to I mean, I'll see how it goes. I might just put that camera up on the tripod. It's because it's the camera that's recording is actually sort of clicked onto my computer screen, but I'm probably going to put it onto my big tripod, pod, sorry, so that you people get a bigger view. Because already these cards down here are cut off at the side. But anyway, we'll hold those up for you. Right, enough of my talking. This is for Gemini for the month of October 2018. It's your love reading, okay? Let's have a look. So, and you know, if it's singles, it's singles. If it comes out being, you know, couples, it's couples. It is what it is. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on around the mental and emotional, Gemini. It's about the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, so the situation is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reverse talks about delays, and sometimes, you know, because the Wheel of Fortune is a universal card, sometimes the universe will step in and it'll put a stop to something, you know, because this is universal energy. The Wheel of Fortune is. The Wheel of Fortune says that sometimes we get fortunate with the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes things go in our favour. And even in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune is about, you know, things can go either way. You know, they can go up or they can go down. It just depends on where you are. If you're having a good time financially and you get the Wheel of Fortune coming in, sometimes it can say you're going to have a financial downturn. If you have, you know, the Wheel of Fortune coming in, you're going through a really rough time financially, you might have an upturn, an upswing. But in the reverse, this does definitely talk about, you know, things coming to a standstill where you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are no longer turned. Sometimes, you know, this is not the right time to do something. Sometimes things happen because it's not the right time. It's not the right time for you guys to be with someone, or for something to happen in a relationship. Sometimes you've met a false soulmate. You know, this is somebody that you're not fated to be with. How do you feel about the Wheel of Fortune reversed, mentally and emotionally, for some of you guys? Well, it's good. The Fool. You feel that you're free now, which is lovely. I feel that something came to an end for some of you guys. I think that it's either that the focus around the mental and emotional is about putting an end. Maybe you did this with this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Or maybe something happened, and what happened was with the universe is that something came in to put an end to the relationship or the situation. But the nice thing is, mentally and emotionally, you feel the Fool. So how do you feel about the Wheel of Fortune reversed? Or how do you think about the Wheel of Fortune being reversed? Well, you think about it as the Fool would think about it. And if you think about something as the Fool thing, you don't think that you're foolish. You think, well, okay, onwards and upwards, because that's what the Fool thinks. The Fool is new. The Fool is young. The Fool is always looking to, you know, the sky being the limit. His head is always up to the sky. So he's always saying, well, okay, that didn't work out, but the sky's the limit. You know, there's plenty more fish in the sea, is the Fool, you know. So mentally, I feel that you guys see this as an opportunity to free yourself and look for other opportunities. Whatever it is that has been blocked here, because I'm seeing a blocked path with the Wheel of Fortune reverse being the situation. Mentally, how you think about this blocked energy, this blocked path, this ill-fated relationship with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, showing here these things that happen coincidentally that mean that you don't ever really get on any type of firm footing with an individual, or things that kind of just crash land in your way, so it stops you moving forward with a particular person. I think that mentally you feel, okay, well, you know what, I'm trusting the universe here. I don't know what it's got in store for me. I don't really know what it wants, but you know what? I think this is probably something that's quite good. I think that this is, with the Fool energy, it's saying to me, well, sky's the limit, there's other fish in the sea. And emotionally as well, I think that you guys feel free to go out there and explore other territories with that Fool energy. Because, you know, I don't see any remorse here, I don't see any sadness, I don't see any regret. All I see is Gemini looking up to the sky and saying that it's fine, it's all good, it's fine. The reason for that is that the Two of Pentacles, okay. I think that with the Two of Pentacles, for some of you guys, is it the 2 or the 3? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles showing it. I think the reason is it's either that you guys didn't have time for this thing. You might have been juggling a lot of stuff. It might be the person that you were dealing with was juggling a lot of stuff. So the Two of Coins is notoriously known as being the juggler. So when you get the Two of Coins in a relationship, sometimes you're having to make things work in a relationship. Sometimes you don't have time for each other. Sometimes you're having to make these concessions. You know, you're both very busy with your careers, for example, and it's like, okay, well, maybe we could make time here, maybe we could make time there. But, you know, you can see that mentally and emotionally you guys feel quite free with this Fool energy from this, because this is, the situation is that this was an ill-fated thing happening. There were delays, there was all sorts of things that were blocking the path forward with you and this individual with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, just blockages with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, and mentally and emotionally you say, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Plenty more fish in the sea, because you know what? I didn't have time anyway. I was just trying to juggle things. Could also be, well, I was weighing this thing up. I was uncertain with the Two of Coins. Or it could be, well, this person didn't have the time. Or maybe this person was juggling other people as well. Around the present situation, Gemini, you've got the Sun being reversed as the situation. So the Sun reverse means doubt. It means delays. Sometimes this can mean unhappiness. Sometimes it can mean that this isn't the right time for something to happen. What are you experiencing around this Sun in the reverse? The Three of Wands. Well, there's no future, is there? So I think that the situation is about delays. Again, I'm getting a lot of blocked energy in terms of this relationship or this situation, whatever it is, you know, plans that were made with the Sun in the reverse don't come to fruition. And what you're experiencing is that nothing comes to fruition, because the Three of Rods in the reverse is saying that nothing is coming to fruition. So what you're experiencing is the Three of Wands in the reverse. It might be what the situation is with the Sun in the reverse is that there are delays. Maybe this person's very busy. Maybe this is why the situation is about the Sun in the reverse. There is no new start as well of a relationship when you get the Sun in the reverse here. And what you're experiencing is the Three of Rods. So some of you guys, it might be that you've not heard back from a person. It might be that there were blockages with this Wheel of Fortune and you've said mentally and emotionally, oh well, onwards and upwards doesn't really matter, because with the Two of Coins I was kind of undecided about this person, or maybe this person was undecided about me. Because in the present situation, the Sun in the reverse, you know, things are taking a long time to get started or to get going in this situation with the Sun in the reverse, or there's a lot of doubts, or there's a lot of problems. And what I'm experiencing, I'm not hearing from this person. So I think Three of Rods, because usually Three of Rods reverse means, usually if this is a business card, so usually it means that either a business doesn't get off the ground, or it's a failed business as the Three of Rods reverse. But if it's a relationship, often you're not hearing back from an individual, or you're not getting a return on the investment with the Three of Rods in the reverse. So whatever this is, whether there are delays with a person, Sun in the reverse, maybe this person's coping with different things. Okay, I think that as a result of that, what you're experiencing with the Three of Rods in the reverse is you're either not hearing anything from this person. There's no contact here with the Three of Rods in the reverse. This person's not delivering on promises, or they're not delivering on things that they've told you. The reason for that Three of the Rods in the reverse for what you're experiencing is because of the Ten of Rods, Ten of Wands. I think that there's somebody around you who seems to be awfully, awfully burdened. I think for some of you guys, you've got somebody here who just cannot front up to stuff at the moment, because the Ten of Rods is to be very burdened. So you're not hearing back from this person, or you're not getting those promises being delivered to you. you know, this person might say to you, oh, I'll take you for a meal, or I'll take you away for a weekend, Gemini, and then you don't hear anything about it. Or this person doesn't come through with the goods because they're very busy, they're very burdened. They might be burdened by juggling, by different things that they're juggling. The Two of Coins. So this person might be just juggling too much in their lives, and they might be burdened, but they might be juggling another woman or another man. And it might be that it's becoming all too much, which is why you're not hearing from this person with the Three of Rods reverse. But hey ho, the good thing is mentally and emotionally, you're kind of like, well, whatever, because you're the Fool. And the Fool is kind of like, well, whatever, you know. He's the eternal optimist. So that's a good thing. What's going on around your hopes and desires for love? Well, the Page of Swords in the reverse is the situation. The Page of Swords in reverse is a notoriously difficult card to interpret. When it comes to love, the Page of Swords in the upright is not good for love. This is your archetypal player, is the Page of Swords when it comes to love readings. Situation with the Page of Swords is somebody who likes to hit it and then quit it. So it might be the situation is about having somebody who takes the time really to look into who you are, if we were to reverse that or flip that meaning. Because a Page of Swords, don't expect too much from a Page of Swords type. Page of Swords types tend to want to have a good time with you, sleep with you, and then leave. They don't want anything long-term. Some books that you read might say, well, this person wants to have a nice long-term conversation with you. But often this, from what I've experienced with this Page of Swords in the upright, is somebody who wants to go out, go all in there. They want to have an experience, and then after they've had the experience, they want to leave. But in the reverse, I think that this person, for me, is a little bit more cautious. So it might be the situation is about having somebody who wants to take the long route to love, for example, take time to get to know you, for example. He is very inexperienced when he's a reversal, difficult card to interpret as a reversal, because this isn't, I think, about gossip or anything like that. This can be about a sneak when it's in the reverse. It can be about underhandedness, but I don't think it's that, because it's the situation around your hopes. I want to see what the situation around your hopes is concerning this Page of Swords in the reverse. Well, it's a Five of Swords. Okay, so this is somebody then. This is somebody who's gossiping, or somebody who's being underhanded. I mean, really underhanded, I think. Because the Page of Swords in reverse is a sneak, but they're the nastiest of sneaks. They're a gossip. They tell a lot of lies as well in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. So this must be a person. The situation is about somebody who you don't like. Okay, and your hopes are to overcome that person. Five of Swords is there. Five of Swords as a hope is, I hope to gain my power to overcome this individual. Let's have a look at what the reason is for that. The Eight of Coins in the reverse. I think it's because this person doesn't put any... And, you know, it's interesting how this... Because I don't think that this is a gossip point. It doesn't seem to fit into the framework of the reading for me. The Page of Swords reversed is also somebody who hasn't got that curiosity as well. So if we turned around the meaning again, and we said that maybe, just maybe, if this was in the upright, this would be somebody who was curious to find out who you are, because he is curious and he likes to learn. But in the reverse, this is somebody who doesn't want to learn. So it might be their hopes are, well, you know, especially if this person that we're looking at here, Gemini, is really saying, okay, well, you know, you've had all sorts of bumps along the way, you've had all sorts of blockages around the mental and emotional, and you're kind of like, fuck it, mentally and emotionally, I'm kind of cool with that, sky's the limit, because this person's juggling too much anyway with the Two of Coins, and I'm kind of uncertain about them. The situation around the present, well, the Sun in reverse, all sorts of delays, and what I'm experiencing around these delays is, you know, a lack of communication from this person, or this person's simply not delivering the good because they're juggling lots of things and they seem to be under pressure. The situation is with the Page of Swords in the reverse, it could be that this person's not contacting me at all. They're not sending me messages. It might be with the Page of Swords in the reverse. They don't seem to be that curious or that eager, even with the Page of Swords in the reverse, because this person's not eager to learn anything reversed. And what I'm hoping is that I have the strength to cut this person off. So I think it's more along those lines that you're saying, well, I hope that I have the strength with the Five of Swords to put myself first and cut this person off and put them in their place, because really and truly they're not really making much of an effort. So I think that what we're looking at here, Gemini, is somebody with the Eight of Coins being reversed that's not making much of an effort in this situation, because they're always busy. It looks like to me that they say to you, look, I'm overburdened with work, I'm overburdened with this, I'm overburdened with that, and you're kind of like, okay, well, you know what? They don't seem curious enough or interested enough with this Page of Swords in the reverse showing us. So my hopes are, I hope to cut them off, because they're not putting much work and they're not even putting any effort in with the Eight of Coins reverse. Now, around your expectations, the situation is about the Ace of Rods in the reverse. The Ace of Rods in the reverse is either a quick fling, it can be a one night stand, you have sex and the person leaves, just like what a Page of Swords would do in the upright. Or the Ace of Rods in the reverse is there's a lack of interest or a lack of attraction with the Ace of Rods in the reverse. Or the Ace of Rods in the reverse is something fails to get started. Okay, what are you expecting around the Ace? So the Ace of Rods could be quick sex or a quick fling, one night stand. But what are you expecting around this Ace of Rods in the reverse? The Six of Cups. Okay, you're expecting the Six of Cups. I don't know whether you're expecting something like a repeat of the past. It's upright, Six of Cups is to do with the past. But the Six of Cups, it might also be that it could be something to do with sex here. Maybe if you, I don't know whether this is to, because Ace of Rods is a male penis basically within the tarot. And usually when the Ace of Rods is downturned, this is either a lack of attraction, somebody's got impotence issues, somebody isn't particularly, aroused, or, it's a quick fling. So I'm more than likely going to say that, the situation is around your expectations. It's all about having a quick fling. But it might be that you say, well, if I have a quick fling with this person, Ace of Rods in the reverse, I expect that I'm going to get all maybe dreamy about this individual. Because the Six of Cups is about being, having those kind of fantasies. And you can see that she's looking up to the sky. Six of Cups, can you see how dreamlike she is? And she's kind of like, well, I expect that if I did have a quick fling. So I think this is somebody for some of you guys that you haven't even slept with. I think this is somebody that I think this is very new for some of you Geminis. It looks like a new relationship to me, just by the way the cards look. And it's almost like you say, well, if I had a quick fling with this person, Ace of Rods in the reverse, I expect I'd be like this, the Six of Cups. Dreamlike, fantasizing with that Six of Cups energy. Okay, I expect that I would actually be quite, idealistic. This isn't a particularly mature card at the best of times. The reason for that is because the Emperor in the reverse. You have allowed your boundaries to be taken down with the Emperor energy in the reverse. The Emperor reverse means to let go of control, to give your control to others. This is about you giving in to others with the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so you would expect that, well, maybe I would become with this Six of Cups energy quite idealistic about this relationship because I gave my control to another individual with the Emperor in the reverse. I allowed this person to take my boundaries down with the Empress in the reverse. And your boundaries are here with the Fool because you look very strong in this position here. But if you give in to this person, maybe a one night stand type thing, you'd say, well, there I'd go. I expect that I would become more kind of dreamy about this relationship. I'd fantasize about what could be because I'd have given my power away, Because here you say, well, I hope that I'm powerful enough to cut this person out. They seem very disinterested because they're not putting much effort in. And I expect, though, that if I had a one-night stand with them or had a quick fling with them with the Ace of Rods, or perhaps just had a relationship that was only sex with the Ace of Rods energy, there I would be dreaming of something more. But it's because I gave in and I didn't stand by my boundaries and I didn't stand by my beliefs as the Emperor energy. So it's almost like you do have a chance somewhere along the line with this individual, Gemini. There's something here that suggests to me there is a chance, there is a gateway that is open, but it almost suggests to me that this person wants it in one way, but not everything. I get the impression some of you guys have somebody around you who wants some form of a relationship with you, but they don't want the whole hog of a relationship. This person might want to just say, well, I'm so busy, but if we can just meet up for sex every now and again, that would be nice. I get the impression that they've got somebody who wouldn't mind having more of a sexual relationship with you rather than a long-term relationship. And if you gave your power to them, it would more than encourage you that maybe this could be more with the Six of Cups. So you would expect that you would probably look at this relationship with the Six of Cups energy and say, well, I expect that if I slept with them, if it was a sex-only relationship, the Ace of Rods in the reverse, I would expect that I would become far more kind of idealistic about this relationship. Maybe I would want more. Maybe I would dream of there being more because I gave in, Emperor reverse. I didn't put those boundaries up. I.e., I want a long-term relationship. You don't because you're so busy. What is the hidden factors? What is it you can't see coming in? Right, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse is either a situation is no contact or the situation is a lie. What is it that you can't see coming in around that Ace of Swords in the reverse? The Two of Swords, okay. So the Two of Swords is somebody who is at a crossroads, mental crossroads, and I think that this is somebody at a mental crossroads. So I think that there's a decision that needs to be made, and it might be the situation is about around the hidden aspects. There's going to be no contact from this individual, and what you can't see coming in is maybe, just maybe, you're going to have to make a decision around that with the Two of Swords in the upright. And the reason for that, the Five of Rods in the reverse, because this is about, I think with the Five of Rods in the reverse, this is about healing within yourself. This is about you guys releasing some frustration, even though you don't look particularly frustrated, especially in the mental area. I think it's showing up as there's something around this. You're not showing it mentally here. You're saying whatever, because you know he's juggling or she's juggling a lot of stuff anyway, so whatever, there's plenty more fish in this shit. But I don't think you really mean that for some of you Geminis. I think just looking at the reading and reading between the lines, I think it's a mask some of you guys have put up here. Because clearly, you say that if I gave in to this person, I would probably want more. Six of Cups. I would dream of there being more, because I've allowed this person to infiltrate my walls. Take my boundaries down. I have relinquished my control as an Emperor energy. I've relinquished my strength. Okay, that's what some of you guys will say in your expectations, and what you can't see coming in. Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't think it's a lie, but I certainly think the situation is about this person not contacting you. Ace of Swords reversed, and around that, what you can't see coming in is the Two of Swords energy. I think it's to do with you, this Two of Swords Gemini. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision, because the Five of Rods energy can be, well, instead of fighting for this relationship to a certain extent, it's probably about just admitting that you're going to have to just surrender to the honesty of the relationship, that it's just not going to work. So Five of Wands in the reverse often means we don't fight for things anymore. So this is about relinquishing this energy within this situation. The immediate future shows up as the Six of Swords reversed. Six of Swords reversed, it says that there are mental blockages and we continue to go back. Okay, Six of Swords reverse, Eight of Cups reverse, those types of cards. Five of Coins reverse refer to going back to a situation. So the situation could be either that there are mental blockages, or you're finding it difficult to move on or difficult to move forward, or you keep going back to the same thing. Now around that, what you're going to experience for some of you guys in October is the Page of Pentacles. So I feel that this isn't about you guys moving on here with the Six of Swords in the reverse. See, Six of Swords in the upright can also be about support. Okay, but I'm not going to read it that way. I'll say the Six of Swords in the reverse is about some of you guys going back. There are mental blockages here. I think it's more mental blockages with this, because the swords represent the mental, the way that we think. So I think that the situation is about you guys being blocked mentally. And what you're experiencing as a result of that in the immediate future is the Page of Coins. Maybe this person makes some form of an offer to you with this Page of Coins energy showing here. Okay, or maybe you're blocked because what's coming in around that, the immediate future around that mental blockage, is all about you guys looking at this relationship just to assess whether there is some value still in this. Page of Coins means to look at the value of something, and the reason for that is because of the Three of Coins. This is something I think that some of you guys really want to still work on. It's either that this person proposes something to you because they want to work on it, or this is you guys, there's mental blockages, and what you're experiencing around those mental blockages in the immediate future with the Page of Coins energy is trying to assess whether there's still value in this relationship, because perhaps some of you guys do want to work on this relationship with the Three of Coins. The overall outcome shows as the Star. So the situation with the Star is luck. It is aspirations being realised when you have the Star energy. That's the situation. But what is it that you're experiencing? It's manifestation of wishes as well. It's also healing and cleansing. What is it that the overall outcome around that Hope card of the Star? The Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups shows love, and it shows somebody who's expressing their feelings to you with the Knight of Cups energy. And what's the reason for that? The Knight of Rods energy shows here. But I certainly feel that this person, whoever this person is showing some interest. The Knight of Rods is not to be trifled with. It might be as purely a sexual thing. It might be purely an excitement thing. That's what your Knight of Rods energy is. Okay, but the Knight of Rods, don't be fooled with the cards as well, because the Knight of Rods can also show somebody who's got an interest, somebody who feels enthused by the relationship again. And it might be, and it's not you, I think it's this person. I think this person feels enthusiastic to try and drive. This person feels driven and motivated to move this relationship in a way forward, in whatever way that is. They might be motivated by sex as well. That's what the Knight of Rods is a highly sexual card, because one's deal with the sexual element in life. So it's an interesting reading. I'm going to quickly get it again. I think that there are blocks. The mental and emotional suggesting that there have been blocks in your path, in your way. And mentally and emotionally, you're kind of like whatever, the Fool energy. Mentally, plenty more fish in the sea. Emotionally, kind of like, well, I'm not attaching myself to this. I'm not going to get down by it. I'm just going to go on my merry little way and feel happy about my life. Because, yeah, the sky is the limit, because this person's been juggling shit for far too long. 1 minute they tell me one thing, 1 minute the next. This person's juggling got far too much on their plate, and they don't seem to have me in the picture. Now, in the present situation, I'm seeing delays, the Sun energy reversed, okay? And what you're experiencing is, for some of you guys, no contact. For some of you guys, promises have been made, but they've not been delivered, because I think that this person has been highly under pressure. I think they've been very busy. It might be that they've been burdened by work, Two of Coins. They've been burdened by having lots of responsibilities that they're trying to, balance out, and they haven't had time for you. I feel that the situation around your hopes and desires, Page of Swords reverse, well, the situation is about somebody who's shown little interest in learning, in exploring you. Page of Swords in the reverse. And I feel that your hopes are, well, I hope to have the strength to cut this person out. Five of Swords energy, because they're not putting a lot of work into the situation with me. The Eight of Coins in the reverse. Your expectations, well, if we have perhaps just a sex-only relationship where this person doesn't have to put the work into the situation, well, I expect that I would become very invested emotionally in this, hoping, maybe having this idealistic thought that something more will occur. But it's only because with the Emperor in the reverse, I let my boundaries down. I've let this person get to me. I've given my strength. I've given everything to this individual. I've allowed them to, what's the word I'm looking for? I've allowed them to goad me into having perhaps a relationship the way that they want to have it, but not necessarily the way that I want to have it. The Emperor in reverse means to give your power away often. It means to surrender your boundaries. And some of you guys will say, well, I expect that if we just had the relationship the way that this person wants it, probably just seeing each other for sex, but nothing long term because they're so busy with other stuff, then I expect that, I'm going to be sitting there maybe waiting. Six of Cups energy, dreaming of what could be, because I have surrendered and let down my boundaries and my guard. What you can't see coming in, well, I feel that there will be a time. The situation is, I think this is no contact, Ace of Swords reversed, and what you can't see coming in around that is that you're going to have to make a decision. Two of Swords energy, and the reason that you're going to have to make a decision, because if you want to let go of the frustration, okay, if and also the Five of Wands in the reverse means no longer fighting, so you're going to have to make a decision, because some of you guys will want to just remove yourself from the fight with this person. You want to remove yourself from fighting for this person's affection or for their love or whatever it is. I think some of you guys tell yourself that you weren't that bothered, but I certainly feel through the reading you are. The immediate future, well, I'm seeing with the Six of Swords in reverse, a lot of mental blockages happening, finding it difficult to find a way forward, and also returning to the situation for some of you guys. I think that around that Six of Swords in the reverse, what you're experiencing in the immediate future, it could be a proposal from this person, because they, with the Three of Coins, want to work on the relationship. It might be that they're paying for a meal for you with that Page of Coins. They're making some form of a material investment in the relationship. Or it could be, with this Page of Coins, you guys looking at the value of this relationship. Maybe that's why you're looking at mental blockages, because when you look at the value of the relationship with the Page of Coins, this is definitely something that you want to work on with the Three of Coins energy. The overall outcome for this is, well, there's hope. The situation is all about hope. And what you're experiencing with that hope and that desire and that manifestation of the wish, the star energy, is this person coming to you and telling you that they're interested, showing you that they do have feelings for you. But I think it's based on sex for some of you guys with the Knight of Rods energy, because it's a sexual card. Somebody can tell you that they've got feelings because they still want to have sex with you, They still want to have a sexual relationship. The Knight of Rods is sex. The Knight of Cups is love. So somebody can express, I've got feelings for you, because I want to have sex and not tell you that. So some of you guys, it might be based again on this person just wanting sex. For some of you guys, it might be based on, well, I'm expressing how I feel about you, Gemini, because actually I feel inspired now and I feel enthusiastic to move forward with this relationship. And also, I might have gotten rid of a lot of the things that were holding me back. This is somebody who's seeking freedom. You know, so for some of you guys, it's a nice reading. For some of you guys, it might be based on somebody who's got ulterior motives, I think, with that Knight of Rods energy. But I think for some of you guys, it might literally be that somebody is interested in, you know, building this relationship. And actually, I'm going to get a clarifier on that Knight of Rods. I wanted to tell me what that's about. So we just put that here. Universe, what's the Knight of Rods about? You said that this person will come forward to Gemini and express their feelings, the Knight of Cups, but it's because of the Knight of Rods that they're doing it. And what do you mean by the Knight of Rods in 2 cards? Okay. No, I think it's good. We do have the 5 of Coins here, but we've also got the 2 of Cups. And how I would look at those 2 cards together often is support, because the 5 of Coins is about support. And the 2 of Cups is about a relationship. So I think this person actually wants to support the relationship more than anything else. Because if you look, you can read the 5 of Coins in many ways. Okay, sometimes this is an abandonment card, but also this was originally a love card within the tarot, and the 5 of Coins talks about support through thick and thin. So this person really wants to support you and support the both of you in this relationship, I feel, with this energy. So actually, I don't think this is necessarily about sex for this person. I think that this person feels enthusiastic by the end of October for some of you guys, really to put some support to support you in this relationship together. Look at the pictures on the card as well. You're seeing 2 people, one person guiding the other one, supporting the other person, and there is togetherness here. They're supporting each other in this relationship and coming together in a relationship, you know. So I actually feel that the reason for that Knight of Rods energy is because this person feels enthusiastic and inspired to support you in this relationship. There's a turnaround, I think. Some of you guys, this Page of Pentacles is this person, I feel, presenting you with an offer, because 3 of Coins energy, they decide, wow, and it might be as well with this 3 of Coins energy, this person, the immediate future, the 6 of Swords in the reverse also can mean a change of heart or a change of mind. So it might be the situation is a change of mind with the 6 of Swords in the reverse. And what you're experiencing around that change of mind is this person with the Page of Coins putting the effort in, taking you out for meals, investing in you. Perhaps their work is complete. 3 of Coins means completing a task. They've been very busy, probably juggling work with these 2 cards. Whoopsie daisy. Oh. They might have been juggling, you know, being very, very burdened by juggling, having to juggle work, juggle responsibilities. And it might be they say in October 2018, well, I would like to take you out for a meal now. You know, I'd really like to do some nice stuff with you. I'd like to give you a gift. I'd like to do something nice for you. Because I've actually completed, you know, I was very, very busy before that 10 of Wands. And I was juggling a lot. I was juggling a lot. It was really burdening me, but I've now completed the task. Can you see? I was juggling a lot of responsibilities and it was overburdening me with the 10 of Wands, but I've now completed the task with the 3 of Coins, and I'd like to really take you out for a meal with that Page of Coins energy. You know, so I do actually feel that it could be as well somebody who's changing their mind here. All right. I think that there's somebody around you, and I think that some of you guys have probably said, fuck it, I don't give a shit, blah, blah, blah. Don't need it, don't need this person, doesn't matter. You know, they're not putting a lot of effort in anyway. But it might be that you find by the end of October 2018, Gemini, that this person, they might have had a lot on their plate, which is why they were acting so distant. Maybe they only wanted to have, could be with the Ace of Rods in the reverse, a sexual only relationship, or a relationship where it was just, it wasn't as emotionally involved, because they knew that they couldn't give to you at that time in that way. But it might be now that their task is completed with the 3 of Coins, whatever that task is for some of you guys, okay, that they say, well, now I can kind of be nice and romantic with Gemini, the Knight of Cups energy, because now with the Knight of Wands energy showing here, I've changed direction. I've been able to move out of the thing that was burdening me. I've been juggling a lot. It was burdening me here, but I've completed this task, and now I'm able to move out of that. Now I'm a bit more freer with this Knight of Rods energy. And why am I freer? Because I'm free to support you in this relationship. The Five of Coins and the Two of Cups energy. I'm free to show you the support that you wanted from me in this relationship. You know, so I think it's a very good reading. I do feel that some of you guys have had someone who's been a little bit distant, but I feel that some of you guys, this person's going to be getting over their shit. If it was work, whatever it is, they're overcoming how busy they were and how difficult it was to devote themselves to you. But I feel by the end of October, things will settle down for whoever this person is, and they're going to be able to devote a lot more time to you. All right, that is your reading, your love Gypsy Tarot reading for the month of October 2018. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.